Hello and welcome folks to Bunny Rabbit Wrestling. I am your host, the Bunny Rabbit. Tonight we're going to be starting off strong as we do every single gosh dang night. Making his way to the ring first, the billionaire boy, Tony Khan. We're going to be settling a private blood feud publicly. Something real messy. The story goes, Tony Khan wanted to hire Jim Cornette at the start of AEW. He gave him a phone call. However, Tony Khan was sure to lock him behind a non-disclosure agreement, just as he does with all of his talents anytime he looks to talk to them about pretty much anything. Jim Cornette has since gone on to make, I don't know, probably thousands, if not millions of dollars just by trash-talking Tony Khan on his YouTube channel. However, he can't unload the true dirt. He can't unload any of the good dirt if it weren't for that pesky non-disclosure agreement. There's something fishy about it, something Tony Khan is trying to hide. He can't risk people on Twitter making fun of him. That's most likely what it is. He probably thinks people on Twitter are going to be making fun of him for the way he talks, and he doesn't want that to get out. But regardless, Jim Cornette wants that view money. He wants that YouTube dollar money. He's going to drama farm this one. Making his way to the ring now is Jim Cornette. About 60-something years old, Tony Khan is a spry 40-year-old in comparison. We're going to see what this is a battle between two nerds, actually. Don't get your expectations too high, folks. Both of these guys suck. All right, let's get this show on the road. Old man Jim Cornette. Spry youngster Tony Khan. $billion boy. Making it official. Tony Khan, Jim Cornette. Gonna start off fast as BRW usually does. All right, Jim Cornette going with the vicious punt litter shot immediately off the bat. Jim Cornette is very experienced in confrontations, as we all know. Tony Khan feared for his life at the slightest drop of a hat from CM Punk. Tony Khan, however, able to get the better of these grappling exchanges. Not a very wise move from Jim Cornette, who's, probably about 60, 70, 80. Tony Khan can't risk. Jim Cornette with a vicious low blow. He wants that view money. Tony Khan hiding. Oh my God. Getting destroyed. You're getting destroyed by Jim Cornette, man. All right, Tony Khan's going to tactically run away. Daddy, help. Young Bucks, help. Kenny Omega, help. Yeah, both of these guys are rated like what? 50 and 60 out of 100. They are not particularly strong. So don't expect this to be a particularly entertaining match. Tony Khan looking to wait out the clock. Tony Khan looks to be trying to snort some of that cocaine from the snowman. Tony Cocan. I don't know. Tony Khan, he likes those high flyers. He's going to try and replicate that himself. Lands flat on his ass. Zero athletic ability. Tony Khan getting absolutely destroyed. Jim Cornette reminding him that he only booked in his basement. He doesn't have any practical booking experience. Tony Khan, that's not screaming that's not true. I'm getting destroyed. I have to lock in. We got to help poor Tony Khan, man. Jim Cornette blowing Tony Khan, giving him a blowjob midair, lifting him up, slamming him down. Jim Cornette now taunting the poor young lad. Tony Khan now taking control of this match. He's got to replicate what his heroes do if he wants any hope of winning. He's going to do some flippy doodad moves. Tony Khan. Tony Khan going up to the top rope once again. He's seen Kenny Omega do this, and he thinks he can do it. Except with a fraction of it looks like he got scared midair. Oh man, you have to be careful. You're actually going to split open this old man. Tony Khan's going to keep going for these fast-paced maneuver moves. Going to show Jim Cornette that he's wrong. Execution of 5, difficulty of 10, not the other way around. Jim Cornette finally taking advantage of it. Jim Cornette's going to stick to the fundamentals, pissing off the crowd. Jim Cornette sliding on out. Oh my God, is he covered in blood? Dude. Oh, man. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for Tony Khan. Tony Khan, you've got to win this, buddy. There's no way he's going to be doing any flipping maneuvers. Tony Khan got a little scared, though. Jim Cornette no-sells it. Jim Cornette no-sells it. Jim Cornette continues to no-sell Tony Khan. Tony Khan, it looks like his clear lack of experience is showing. Will he finally get a win on BRW TV? Everything is great, you guys. Everything is going great. This is going to be one of the greatest matches ever. All right, boys, we gotta lock in. This match sucks. We're gonna do some taunting, and then we're gonna kick him, kick his ass. Tony Khan off the top rope doesn't have enough athletic ability. Spinning back fist from Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette raining down a flurry of punches on Tony. Jim Cornette's like, this is for firing CM Punk. This is for my boy CM Punk. And Tony Khan's like, this is for Goldberg. There we go. Okay, we got him. We got him, boys. We got him. We got him. It's the end for you, old man. You'll never criticize my company again. And we got to end it with the flippy doodad for good measure. Jim Cornette is stunned. It's over. It's over. Your YouTube channel is getting shut down. You'll never make fun of my ratings again. Go for the pin. Tony Khan. Let's call it, ref. 1, 2. Jim Cornette still in this. We have to be careful. He does have a signature almost there. That was for Okada. That was for making fun of Okada. This one's for making fun of Riho. This could very well be the end of Tony Khan and that non-disclosure agreement. Tony, buddy, you gotta lock in. We can't... If Jim Cornette wins, your company's going down and WWE is going to be a monopoly. As much as your company may suck, I can't have you lose, my boy. Whipping Tony Khan. This is our last... It's over. It's over. I'm sorry, boys. Jim Cornette won. The views. He's going to get the views. The drama's going to be seeping out. It'll be all over YouTube. This is a dark day in AEW history. Tony Khan is forced to relinquish his non-disclosure agreement. What are they going to say about his company? The cult of meat with extra cheese reigns. If he ain't lying, he ain't flying. Up next on Bunny Rabbit Wrestling, if at first you don't succeed, try again. No!
Do or do not. There is no try.
Making his way to the ring first, Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker has defeated Kathleen Kennedy. He's defeated George Lucas. Bringing balance to the Force by destroying both the dark and the light. Force Ghost version of Anakin Skywalker. This is already after he died from a broken heart after, understanding his father sold away his soul for a couple $1 million to Disney. The mouse that crushed him. Anywho, he's going to be taking on George Lucas and Dave Filoni in a 1-on-2 handicap match. Anakin's been saying some weird shit lately. Like, he's been caught frequently saying, name a character who suffered more than her. I'll wait. He defends the scene where his son, Luke Skywalker, drinks blue milk from cow titties. He also thinks Disney's doing a great job and should keep going. More movies like Solo. He's gone too far. He's fallen. He may be one with the Force, but the Force is objectively wrong on this one. We're on a mission to stop the Force tonight. Up next is the unstoppable duo, the American-made men themselves, George Lucas and Dave Filoni, Batman and Robin, Adolf Hitler and Heinrich Himmler, the sidekick and big boy grouping, You know what I'm trying to say. The unstoppable duo that made Star Wars and kept it relevant, creating movies and cartoons. These two men are synonymous with Star Wars, if not the heart and soul of Star Wars itself. These two men are responsible for content that's influenced several generations, all the way starting back in the 80s, to the prequels from the 90s and 2000s, and then of course the 2010s with Dave Filoni's cartoons. They've kept Star Wars relevant for generations and generations, and now they need to take back what's theirs. Anakin, you're going down, buddy. You've been treading a dark, dark path. Alright, so this guy destroyed me last time as George Lucas, so this time we gotta stop him. We gotta stop him. We gotta stop him early on. Uh-oh, he's fast. Yeah, so George Lucas made it through, like, I don't know, 3/4 of his purple health bar before I got absolutely obliterated. We can't do running moves, as you can tell, so we're going to have to rely mainly on strikes until we get that purple health bar down. George Lucas is like a rated 60 out of 100. Dave Filoni is, freak off. Dave Filoni, I think, is like a 62, so he's going to be slightly faster. Tag, tag, tag. No! Dave, help! Help, man! Punch his ass. All right, George needs to catch his breath. No, you dumb bastard. Tag him in. No. Anakin beating down George. George has no response. Curious George Lucas has no response to anything Anakin throws at him. Anakin, curiously, looks like he's going to take a break. Not sure what just happened there. I can't reverse any. I'm screwed. George Lucas, being the selfish man he is, of course wanted Disney to use his ideas, much like how he wants Dave Filoni to use his entire move. Force Ghost Anakin already beating up Dave Filoni. George Lucas is going to take this as a much needed break. But it looks like Anakin's strategy is more than likely to neuter Dave Filoni so that he could keep George Lucas in the ring. He wants to just absolutely obliterate. God damn it, Dave. Now you can't break it up if I get pinned, you stupid bastard. Why'd you do that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Focus. Focus. George, you need to call upon the Force if we're going to win this one. George has no response to anything Anakin can throw at him. Anakin doing something, I'm sure. There we go, finally, one reversal. One freaking reversal, and it doesn't even matter because he takes control again anyways. Tag him in, not tag, Dave Filoni's in, Dave Filoni's in, we gotta check, god damn it. He gets stuffed immediately. What the hell? I got nothing. I got nothing. Dave Filoni, you're supposed to bring balance to the Force when George lost his way. Now Dave Filoni's doing nothing but surrounding himself with yes men as well and making lame movies, lame TV shows. Oh my god, we just have to get rid of his purple health bar. That's all I want. And I'll take that as a victory. Yes, we got him, boys. But I'm not done there. Anakin able to take control. Rolls into dominant position. Stomping Dave Filoni in the dick, making sure he doesn't have any kids. I mean, after all, if you had a son who started drinking blue cow milk titty, I probably would want him to just... I wouldn't want any father to have to experience that. Their son, drinking blue cow titty. All right, boys, I got a plan. I got a plan. George, you got to be the man to do it. Power bombed. Once I hit him with this finisher, it's over. We've won. Oh, freak. Okay, it's not over yet. George Lucas off the top rope. Force Ghost Anakin bleeding. I didn't know Force Ghost could bleed. Off the top rope. George Lucas looking to end it here. Double foot stomp. Go for the pin. Referee, give us a 1, 2. Anakin with the kick out, though. He hates us. He must bring balance to the Force, whether George wants him to or not. I hate you. Dave Filoni, I am kind of losing his mind, it looks like. He wants in. He wants his name plastered all over Star Wars. This man knows Star Wars, and he's going to feed it to the kids. Oh, lock in, Dave, lock in. Of course goes Anakin, trying to crush the skull of Dave Filoni, punching Anakin in the penis, making sure he doesn't have any more children. You were the chosen one, buddy. You were the chosen one. I made you... You were nothing until I made you something with that cartoon, okay? No one liked that version of Anakin. Everyone likes my Anakin. I did you right, and this is how you treat me. This is how you treat me. Dave Filoni wants his cowboy hat. He wants his cowboy hat. Shooting star press him. Shooting star press his ass. That was not even a shooting star press. Dave Filoni may have broken his leg there. All right, give it a pin again. 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, that was anticlimactic. I thought he'd kick out. I didn't want to end it there. Oh well, here we go. The dynamic duo. The dynamic duo themselves. Dave Filoni, George Lucas. They finally become one with the Force themselves. All is right with the world. Anakin is the Force now. The Force has been destroyed. And that's it for Star Wars content on BRW. J.K. Lamau. Oh my god, George is bloody as all hell. I did not realize that. This ring has been covered in blood tonight. And what's a Bunny Rabbit wrestling episode without a Star Wars segment and a bald, sweaty men segment? Up next is going to be Ryback, taking on the man, the myth, the legend himself, What Culture Pro Wrestling's very own Simon Miller. But before we get into him, it's time for Ryback. Ryback has been struggling quite a lot here in Bunny Rabbit Wrestling. He's wanted nothing more than to reconnect with his father, Goldberg. Goldberg is, of course, the man who gave birth to him. Goldberg ran away from him. He turned to pro wrestling as an escape so that he wouldn't have to pay child support for his son Ryback. But Ryback persisted. He was actually inspired by his own father Goldberg to pursue championship gold himself. These two have careers that mimic each other uncomfortably well. And last week, Ryback was able to defeat Goldberg. However, he made the accusation that this wasn't the real Goldberg. Tonight, he's going to be facing who he believes the real Goldberg is. None other than What Culture Pro Wrestling's very own, Simon Miller. Having hurled these accusations, will Simon Miller be able to defeat the Goldberg allegations? It's been long speculated that these two men are one and the same person. After all, look at them. They're bald. They're sweaty, they're bald, they're muscly, and they're so bald that you can shine a light on them and the glare would probably hurt you. Ryback believes Simon Miller this whole time has been his actual father, and he's really just been pestering his uncle last week. After playing catch, he's learned Simon Miller and Goldberg are one and the same, and that the last one he defeated was nothing but an imposter. Simon Miller gave everything about last week's match a brown down. A big, giant brown down. His ups and downs from BRW episode. Ryback's going to give this man a golden thumbs up, though. He's going to rain him in a golden shower. Simon Miller, you are my father. You are the real Goldberg. And we're going to prove it tonight. As these two men, oh my god, they're indistinguishable. These two are indistinguishable. Feed him more. It's time. It's golden thumbs up time, buddy. Golden shower time after this. As all father and son play. All father and son combos, duos, you know, have a golden shower moment. Am I right? Ryback picking up Goldberg. Jackhammering Simon Miller, showing him how it's done. Just go for the pin. Use his own move against him. Embarrass him. Get this guy out of here. 1, 2. I'm not Goldberg, although we may both be bald, and I'm going to give this segment a brown down. Brown down, brown down, brown down. Ryback going up top. Early, he wants to make a statement. He wants to make a splash, if you will. That was not a splash, but imagine it was. This one's going to be a splash for sure. Ryback going to make a splash. Show his father that he inspired him. Show his father how good he's become. Simon Miller looks absolutely defeated. Simon Miller barely able to kick out. It looks like he has no response to Goldberg. He has no response to Ryback. Ups and downs from last week. And Ryback throwing Simon Miller, stomping on his bald, sweaty head. Remember, they are both bald and sweaty. There is no cushion there. That's what makes them so dangerous. They are well aware that there's no cushion, and so they have to play extra smart, extra hard to keep up with everyone else. And Ryback with another jackhammer to his own father. He's not taking it easy on Simon Goldberg over here. Ryback plans to unmask him after this. Prove that this is actually his father. Ryback. Going for a blowjob maneuver. Simon Miller doesn't like that. Simon Miller is not a big fan of blowjobs, though. Simon Miller shoving Ryback, using his brute, sweaty, bald head. Not even Ryback wants to touch the bald, sweaty head of another man. Goldberg with a kick to the penis of his own son. Ryback barely able to dodge that. It looks like he is exhausted from beating up Simon Miller. Simon Miller has no response. I mean, he has a response, so it looks like Ryback has no response now. He's just tanking blow after blow. Simon Miller, a little bit dark. Goldberg last week hesitated to use a kendo stick against his own son. Simon Miller showing no hesitation, beating Ryback over the head. That's a pretty good sign that this isn't his actual son. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm not sure if I brought that up, but the point is there's no escaping. There's no escaping the paternity suit, buddy. I'm going to prove you're my real dad. Simon Miller looks to be throwing a temper tantrum. He's going to rate this whole segment a brown down. All right, down. Ryback got a little too tired to do anything there. Not sure what just happened. Throwing him into the announce table. All right, here we go, boys. This is it, Dad. You're going down. We're going to shell shock you through this announce table. Feed me more. Ryback with the shell shock. This is it, Dad. You're getting unmasked. I'm going to prove you're my father. 1, 2. Simon Miller still in this. Simon Miller with an unbelievable kick out. Goldberg in disbelief. Ryback, in disbelief. He's taunting, but it's clear he's trying to save face. Simon Miller's desperate to not take that paternity suit. He's not going to take that paternity test. He'll do whatever it takes to not have to raise Ryback. No weakness to Simon. Come on, bud. Get out of the corner. There we go. Simon Miller faster. Too fast, though. Looks like the steel chairs aren't going to be coming into play. Steel steps aren't going to be coming into play. Simon Miller with the comeback move. Lifting up Ryback, dropping him on his ass. Simon Miller has a signature. I'm not sure what he's doing. Ryback, meathead clothesline, shattering Simon Miller's skull against the steel steps. Ryback looks like he holds still some respect for this man, refusing to use these weapons against him. He just wants to have father-son time. He doesn't want to see his dad in a hospital. He doesn't want to see him wheelchaired. Ryback showing absolutely no mercy, though. Oh my God, Simon Miller, Goldberg ass no-sells it. But it's okay, because we're going to jackhammer his ass once again. Jackhammer his ass. We're going to jackass him. Ryback going for the jackass. I have to actually stop and think, like, am I... which one is Ryback? Which one is Goldberg? Which one is Simon Miller now? They're also synonymous with each other. Even the announcing team is getting confused. Ryback going up top, risking his own health and safety. It's not worth it, Ryback. It's not worth it. All right, just go for the pin. Let's get this guy out of here. Let's get this out of here. This is a terrible idea for match 1, 2, and 3. All right, buddy, we're getting that paternity test. Results will be in next week. Are you my father or are you not? Next up on Bunny Rabbit Wrestling, we're going to be having a match for the prestigious YouTube Championship. Last week on Bunny Rabbit Wrestling, the Leprechaun was in a match. There was an Irish YouTuber battle royale, and the Lucky Charms Leprechaun was in there with the likes of all sorts of Will you get this nerd out of my screen? Get this nerd, I don't know who this guy is. He's not employed by Bunny Rabbit Wrestling. I want him out of the ring. Security, I want you to, like, mercilessly beat this man to death in the back. Anyways, Lucky Charms Leprechaun was in there with the likes of all sorts of big-time Irish YouTubers. Juggernauts like Jacksepticeye, Daithí de Nogla, Terrorizer, RT Game, Celtic Warrior Workouts, all these big boys, and against all odds, the Leprechaun was able to be the last man standing in the Battle Royale, the Fortnite Battle Royale, earning him a title shot for Pewdiepie's YouTube Championship. Ever since then, the Leprechaun's been doing some weird things. He filmed himself going onto a bridge in Ireland and calling people the N-word and then shooting them with Nerf guns. He paid people on Fiverr to say some anti-Semitic things. He even insulted the entire country of India and all the Indian people in a diss track he dropped over the last week. And PewDiePie doesn't understand why Jacksepticeye is doing this to him. He thinks this Lucky Charms Leprechaun is Jacksepticeye. PewDiePie has said he's a grown man now. He's made mistakes in the past and he regrets them. Now he's going to do anything he can to right those wrongs. He's a better man for it now because he knows now what not to do. No longer is he an ignorant child buffoon. He's a dad. He's an artist. And god damn it, he's the YouTube champion. He may no longer be the king of YouTube, but he is the YouTube champion and he's going to right those wrongs. He's done some bad things in the past that he's regretted, but he's going to make a change. And Jacksepticeye is not going to be the man to bring him down. He thought himself and Jacksepticeye, the Leprechaun here, were friends. But now he's betrayed. Get this freaking nerd out of here. Alright, PewDiePie. This may be the last time you see your championship. You've faced Jacksepticeye before and beaten him. PewDiePie genuinely believes that the Lucky Charms Leprechaun is Jacksepticeye. He can't distinguish the two. Which is funny because he's faced Jacksepticeye before. He definitely wasn't a ginger and he definitely did not have a giant beard. Making it official. The referee. Alright, so we gotta stop this man. We gotta stop this man. Because the thing is, we are a bunch of racists ourselves and believe in that. No, that's not true at all. We gotta... This man did some horrible things in the past, okay? He's been in several controversies. And we gotta stop him. We gotta stop him from getting into any more. We gotta stop this edgelord here. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to Lucky Charms. PewDiePie. Throwing around the Leprechaun like it's nothing. PewDiePie throwing around his weight, showing why he is the YouTube champion of the world. Already making a taunt. That's not a wise move against someone as spry as a Leprechaun. We're gonna find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You don't have me, Lucky Charms. This is for the other Leprechauns. Conor McGregor, Jacksepticeye, Terrorizer, Daithí de Nogla, Rory Culkin, and Sheamus, any other Irish people I can think of. I'm sure there are more Irish people out there. This Leprechaun's giving it his all. Oh my god, I gotta dress him. On the post-match victory thing, I gotta dress him in who's he what's it? In the Irish flag. Once I defeat you and I get my championship. My championship. My YouTube championship. Pewdiepie in disbelief. Jacksepticeye's power appears to have doubled since they've last met in this ring. Going for a... what is that? The Rainmaker? Something like that? We got to finish her. It's over, Pewds. It's over. It's over. I have the high ground. Jacksepticeye is going to win the YouTube championship. Jacksepticeye, the Leprechaun, is going to win. Lucky Charms Leprechaun is going to win that YouTube championship, and there's nothing you can do about it. Pewdiepie with a kick out at 2. At 2 3/4. He just like Hulk Hogan maxed that. Let's run away. Let's tactically run away. Because I know how these matches go on Legendary mode. Where you think you're winning, and then you're not. Okay, we're going to reverse this. Watch this. We didn't reverse that at all. Pewdiepie now getting the upper hand. He's got to use his superior size, his superior strength. He needs to show the world he's not that man anymore. Leprechaun with a kick out. Kick out at 1. Okay, we can't let him get this. We can't let him get this. Okay, he's bro-fisting us. It's over. It's over, bros. It's over, bros. It's over. It's over. The title reign, title aspirations of the Lucky Charm Leprechaun. It's still in this. He's still in this. Okay, we've got this. We've got this, boys. We've got this. This is for Lucky Charms. You'll never have me, Lucky Charms. Pewdiepie was always more of a fan of tricks and Captain Crunch himself, it looks like. You're not gonna bro-fist me. Pewdiepie now. Gonna lift his ass up. Lift his heavy ass up. Okay, we gotta aura farm this. Okay. Oh. Freak off, man. Freak off. Leprechaun. Gonna have to run away. He can't let the humans catch him. Leprechaun chose a bad time to taunt. No, it chose a great time. Getting back in the ring. Leprechaun. I don't know what he's doing. Go for a moonsault or something, buddy. Pewdiepie. Gonna stop. Pewdiepie didn't even have to do anything. Oh, man. He's gonna show the Leprechaun. Show the Leprechaun he was wrong. He was wrong to do those things. Going off the top rope. Pewdiepie absolutely fumbles himself. Subscribe to Pewdiepie. Subscribe to Leprechaun. Subscribe to the Lucky Charms. I'm gonna come back his ass. There we go. We got one. We got one, boys. We just got one more. This may be the first successful comeback BRW ever has. There we go. There we go. We got him. We got him. Looking to bask in the glory. That YouTube championship will be mine. There we go. It's over, Pewdie. It's over, Pewdie. Poopy Pie. Going for Suplex City. Suplex City. We have 2 finishers. Get up. Get up, Pewdiepie. Get up. I'm going on South Park now. No one watches your content anymore. Ever since you lost the T-Series, you let us all down. You understand that? You understand that? Leprechaun going to gain that YouTube championship against all odds. Once again, the Lucky Charms YouTube channel will be the king of YouTube. Pewdiepie not having any of it, though. He apologized for the bridge incident. He apologized for this and that, for every other bad thing he did. Let's just call it here. Bro-fisted. Pewdiepie is going to retain the championship. Pewdiepie with a bro fist out of nowhere. Bro fist out of nowhere. Bro got fisted out of nowhere. PewDiePie's a grown man now. He's a kid. He's no longer a kid. He's owned up to his mistakes. And he hasn't been in any controversy since. It's been a long time, King. welcome back the king of YouTube, PewDiePie, with his ogre-ass face. For our main event here tonight, John Cena will be taking on none other than the man himself, VANOSSGAMING. For those who don't know, John Cena has absolutely buried, he's obliterated the Vanoss crew. Back in around 2014, the NXT rookies, Vanoss crew, they all ruled NXT. These bright-eyed folks look to usher in a new era of YouTube. They had millions of subscribers and were gaining more and more by the day. They were looking to combine the early days of YouTube, the artistic side of it, while simultaneously ushering the new era, a business side, combining it in a way never done before. And this crew were able to do the friend group, if you will. They were able to make millions and millions of dollars collectively through teamwork, love, and effort. However, they were humiliated by the YouTube veterans. They were humiliated on NXT time and time again by their trainers. And then they took to storming the ring in WWE, where they beat up legends. They destroyed the ring. Mini Lad even choked out Justin Roberts. He's also a pedophile, but both of those things got him kicked out of the Vanoss crew. John Cena and the Legends then buried them all at Survivor Series. And now Vanoss wants his revenge. At TLC, I think it was like 2014, 2015, the feud finally ended when John Cena buried him under a mountain of chairs. And now this owl has been delegated to background commentary. Stuff that you tune out. We're still happy to see him every once in a while. He had a brief stint of success as Bad News Vanoss with his music channel, but it's never really amounted to anything. Ever since the glory days of GTA 5, he's been nothing but irrelevant. And it's all the fault of you, John Cena. You buried me. Now we're gonna get our vengeance. John Cena, VANOSSGAMING. Referee gonna make it official. All parties say. I forgot who was playing it. I was playing as Vanoss. No, I'm playing as John Cena. Okay, so the plan is completely bury Vanoss Barrett here. We're just gonna absolutely bury him under a pile of chairs again. Gonna lift his ass up and bury him. Alright, Vanoss, I'm gonna make you look like a buffoon, buddy. Go back to Canada. Go back to UK, wherever you're from. John Cena taking it to him early. Just doing a victory lap over the body of VANOSSGAMING. Body of Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett's crying on commentary right now. All the other NXT rookies are backstage rooting for Vanoss, rooting for him to finally get one for him. The likes of Daithi Denogla, there's Moose, Knuckle, Big Jiggly Panda. Basically, I Do Work, H2O Delirious, all these big-time rookies back in NXT. They have to stop the man who buried them all. John Cena looking to bring out the big guns early. Very curious enough, this is not a no disqualifications match. Vanoss is in disbelief. This may just be the psychological torture of Cena. Yeah, there we go. There we go. John Cena is a ruthless man. Ruthless man deep down inside. He may play a good guy persona, but he is an evil, evil man. He really is Homelander, not Cody Rhodes. Get rid of that chair before the ref sees us. John Cena lifting up VANOSSGAMING, dropping him on his ass. Go for the pin. Just go for the pin. Go for the pin. Get him out of here. Ref. 1, 2. Vanoss still in this, though. It's not the end of days for VANOSSGAMING just yet. With a swift elbow to the penis of John Cena. Dynamic Gmod Funny Moments compilation. Vanoss Gaming taking it to John Cena on the outside. But John Cena has an answer for everything. And Bud, I don't know how to tell you this, but your career is over. There's no coming back from this one. John Cena going up top. But Vanoss looks like he's able to wisely get out of the way. John Cena taking it to Vanoss. So lifting him up, crotch to face. Okay, so we gotta 5-knuckle shuffle him. This is how we bury you, buddy. This is your future. Just like the rest of WWE, you're all gonna be beneath me. I am the king of wrestling, John Cena. What the hell? Oh, tactically run away. Tactically run away. John Cena. John Cena does it. Super Cena runs away from no one. Vanoss Gaming able to reverse the attitude adjustment. Vanoss Gaming in control. Dropping John Cena on his ass. He does have a finisher. John Cena will have to proceed with caution. John Cena slowly rolling over. Vanoss appears to be stalking his prey. John Cena with a swift reversal. Not sure what just happened there. It looks like these two are struggling to communicate in the ring. There's some genuine bad blood. This is a shoot now. No longer is this a work. Vanoss dropping John Cena on his face. Snake eyes right into the corner. John Cena still in this. He's got to power up. John Cena. Vanoss Gaming able to reverse everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we might have to get that chair back out again. I'm not going to lie to you. Vanoss with a vicious, whatever that is, some kind of suplex or another. But John Cena no-sells it as he does. This is for the kids. This is for the kids. The kids that you corrupted. You dropped a bunch of F-bombs. I didn't. I was the Boy Scout they needed. I was the role model they needed, not you. Looks like some genuine animosity. John Cena claims he raised the kids right, unlike Vanoss Gaming. Vanoss, with the dodge, though. Vanoss got stunned off of that somehow. Not entirely sure how that works. Let's just come back and move his ass. Okay, we got this. We just got to lock in. Lock in, lock in, lock in, boys. Lock in. No! I pressed the wrong button. Well, there goes our comeback. Vanoss has a finisher. We will have to be careful here. We can't let him get us. Immediately lets him get us. Doesn't matter what you hit me with. Super Cena will overcome the odds. Vanoss leaping crotch to face. Throwing Vanoss into the announcing table that Ryback destroyed earlier. Gonna throw Vanoss Gaming across the ring. John Cena's got to hit him with a quick taunt. The king of thugonomics himself. Got Vanoss's ass, quite literally. If this was a false count anywhere, I'd hit him with that finisher right here, right now. John Cena likely wants to get Vanoss back in the ring, but his stun bar is over. Kicking Vanoss in the dick. Yeah, it's America versus Canada now, buddy. Got him, got him, got him. It's over, boys. It's fuck off. Vanoss has two finishers. Vanoss with a reversal to my reversal. Okay, we got a 5-knuckle shuffle him, boys. Oh my god, he was reversing everything. What do I do? He's just holding on to those finishers. It's scary. No, stay in the ring. John Cena, come on. 5-knuckle shuffle him. 5-knuckle shuffle. 5-knuckle shuffle. Please don't reverse this. I can't handle any more of this. This is stressful. John Cena going off the ropes. This is what you get. Your career, it's over, buddy. It's over. All right, we got to hit him one more time. One more time. Get him stunned. Oh my God, he's so close. I'm so tired though. Okay, we got him. We got him. We got him. Attitude adjustment incoming. Attitude adjustment incoming. You can't see me. You can't see me, Vanoss. Kick to the dick. Lift him up. Attitude. Get your attitude adjusted, buddy. Go for the pin. John Cena. He's going to get a rope break, isn't he? 1, 2, 3. John Cena has successfully buried the entire Vanoss crew. They will never be making a comeback on YouTube. Never, ever, ever. It is over for them. Between the controversies with Mini Lad, Louis Caliber, I think Omrecker was in one himself. I'm sure there are more. But John Cena has maintained his squeaky clean reputation, and you cannot beat that. Thank you folks so much for watching another episode of Bunny Rabbit Wrestling. I've been your host, The Bunny Rabbit. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more YouTube nonsense. Bye-bye.